Well, guys, they did it again, guys. They did it again. North Korea slapped the face of the international community late last night, firing another missile around the same path as the one on August 29th over northern Japan. It was about close to 7 a.m. their time. Japan had to warn their citizens to duck and cover once again. And I don't see Abe and Japan taking this for much longer. Guys, the UNSC is going to meet today. They're having an emergency meeting. So we'll most likely get a crackpot solution for this. You know, they're just going to really sit down and talk about the cold hard facts. Oh wait, that's not going to happen. The United Nations is a joke. Guys, we talked about this Monday. Monday they had the vote, right? And we had a new UN resolution. It was watered down because it wasn't the full oil embargo that we needed. But, you know, China and Russia didn't want that. You know, they know that they're not in danger. And the risks of millions of lives is you know, just a little less important than money. Or it's the fact that China and Russia, mainly China, doesn't give a damn. And they're helping North Korea, and they're using North Korea to further push the agenda of basically taking over, geopolitically speaking, all of Asia. If they push the U.S. out of Japan, Guam, and South Korea, at that point, essentially, China owns Asia. I mean, that's just logical speaking there. But guys, I told you after that vote happened, guys, that North Korea was going to do another missile test. I said it would be like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 days or something. So, I mean, I think I might have gotten that fourth day right. But we knew, guys, we knew that that North Korea wasn't going to stop. You knew it. I knew it. These UN resolutions do nothing to curb North Korea. All right? We knew right away that it wasn't going to do anything. They literally came out and said it. And you know, this missile test that happened last night, earlier in that day, they talked about turning the U.S. to ash and darkness. But they also said another thing. They said that they wanted to sink Japan. That Japan as a neighbor no longer needed to exist next to North Korea. At some point, we've got to take more concrete action. That's just not a UNSC emergency meeting. We need to shoot down a missile. We need to blockade North Korea. I do not advocate war. I don't want it. I'd rather if, you know, everyone just lived in harmony, but I live in the real world where that's just not going to occur. And you're going to have madmen like Kim Jong-un and desolate, terrible countries like North Korea to deal with. Now, at this point, we haven't seen, you know, it was weird after this. I saw a little news coverage on it, but not much. I don't see it on the front page of a lot of publications right now. It's a little alarming to me, honestly. But basically, we're going to have to see how the U.S. responds. You know, and we were getting some intel last night that multiple missiles have been moved around. So we may see another missile test over the coming days, and possibly even another nuclear test. They've had more, sadly, imagery come out of work being done on that same nuclear site. Just a different part of it. So we may see more provocations coming. At the very end of the day, guys, this is going to end with a war, and we've talked about that. No diplomatic strategy or sanction is going to work with North Korea. And they're gonna, if they don't realize that now, they're realizing it faster and faster day by day. We just have to ask ourselves, which side is China and Russia on? You know, if I had to bet my bottom dollar, especially China, that they're on North Korea's side. Guys, I'll have another video later on today after this emergency meeting by the United Nations. It's too early for a beer, guys, but I mean, have one anyway, right? I mean, what am I saying? Say a prayer, guys, and keep your eyes to the skies. I'll check back with you guys later. Oh yeah, by the way, they can hit Guam. Like, that was the whole point of this, to show, hey, we can definitely hit Guam if we want to. They can hit Guam, guys. You think we'd do something? Can we maybe do something, please?